The New Relationship Trust is inviting you to apply for the First Nations funding grants and student grants opening May 2023. Here's a quick overview of some of our granting programs that are available.
Post-secondary student scholarships and bursaries provide financial support to help BC First Nations students achieve success in their educational journey.
Youth grants, elder grants, youth language and education K-12 grants provide funding opportunities for BC First Nation organizations at the community level.
Nation Building provides funding to support BC First Nation communities in their nation building activities according to their own self-determined priorities.
NRT's goal is to ensure applications are easy and take minutes to fill in. All of our applications have the same look and feel. As an example, we're going to show you our featured program, Nation Building's application. What's really exciting about this year is the funding for Nation Building has increased to $60,000, or there can be a multi-year, 2-year funding for a maximum of $120,000 for over 2 years. Here are some important dates to remember, and here is a list of who can apply. So we invite all BC First Nations communities and organizations, tribal councils, and here is a list and a brief description of all eligible projects. For example, we have governance such as policy development, and under community, we have capacity training for staff and community programs. You will also find on the application form a list of eligible expenses. On the next section, you will find the funding, approval, and evaluation process, a description of deliverables and reporting requirements. What's also important is we offer application coaching. So if you have any questions regarding your nation building application, you are welcome to reach out to one of our team members who can offer advice. And as a reminder, we also have an application checklist. Please review before you submit your completed application to New Relationship Trust. Section A, you will identify if you're a BC First Nations or a BC First Nations organization or a BC Tribal Council. Section B is your project information. You'll tell us about your project title and a brief description of your project overview. Also, what's important is to summarize your project objectives. Section C is your project activities and timeline. What's also important is to identify your deliverables that you'll hand in once your project is close to completion. Section D, here you will fill out your project budget and list all of your eligible expenses below. Section E, you will include any supporting documentations. You can attach a letter of authority. And if you're from a tribal council representing multiple BC First Nations, we also ask you to identify the BC First Nations that you're working with. Applicants must include quotes if you're working with consultants if the total cost exceeds $15,000 or 20% of the request from New Relationship Trust. Here you can also attach any documents that support your project, such as business plans, work plans, concept plans, and reports. And Section G is another reminder about your application checklist. Please review before you submit your completed application for Nation Building. If you have any questions, reach out to us at nationbuilding@nrtf.ca. We look forward to reviewing your application and hearing your nation's story. As a nation or student, you are the driver of your application. If you don't already know, our applications are based on your stories. Our team is here to help you advance your nationhood and your educational journey. NRT is here to support your community and individual goals on your terms. We invite you to reach out to us to discuss your application by emailing us at admin@nrtf.ca or call us at toll-free at 1-877-922-3338. We look forward to receiving your application.